with a victory over the Warriors of Watkins Memorial. And to take us back in time, let's take it over to Chris Wickup, and he'll give you details, I believe, on the last OCC championship and all that good stuff.
Yeah, Gary. Good evening, everyone out there. Last OCC championship for Delaware Hayes happened to be in 1969. Way back then, they had a share of the OCC championship with Whitehall at that time. If they win it outright, that would be we also have 3 other OCC champions already at Delaware Hayes this year, this fall season. The golf team has won the OCC championship, the tennis team, and the girls tennis team, and also the boys soccer team has won the OCC championship. Sorry about that.
Even when you can't hear yourself, we can hear you. So
well,
all right. Yeah.
Here we go.
Okay,
anyway.
We are set. The Pacers will be kicking off. And you talk about some hard numbers to read. Is it my eyes, or I don't have a prayer of seeing what the D-man for Watkins Memorial number is. Do you?
Well, I bet you that I can see it with my glasses.
I can tell you that Shane Blamo has it teed up for Delaware Hayes. He will be kicking it off.
That's number 22, Dan Sponseller, back deep.
And he will not get a chance at it. The kick will go down and out of bounds at the 15-yard line, so Watkins Memorial will take over at the 35 if they accept the penalty. If not, they could make the Pacers move it back 5 yards and kick it again. All right, it is going to be the 35, setting the Pacer defense. Lamont Shelton, number 2 at a cornerback. Matt Ellinger, 16 at free safety. 24, Phil Carter at linebacker. 32, Ben Hanna, linebacker. 34, Elvin Shaw to linebacker. And as a matter of fact, Delaware is going to re-kick, so they'll try that again. That'll give me more time to set the defense. At cornerback, number 35, Dave Daniel. The strong safety, Shane Blamo. He'll wear number 42. A defensive end, Eric Williams, 53. Eric Borio, number 65 at a defensive tackle. Alex Kukos, number 84 at a linebacker spot. And Andy Sisler will be the other defensive end for the Pacers on defense. You know, last week, didn't they have a re-kick too? And very rarely do I ever see the re-kick, but
I believe we did see a re-kick last week.
2 straight weeks. So Blamo will kick it this time. It'll take a hop, and Watkins is going to get yards out of this because he's crossed the 35 and the 40 and out to about the 44-yard line, where the Warriors of Watkins Memorial will have it 1st and 10. And here come the Pacers on defense.
Number 4, Jacob Pledger on the return, one of the up backs.
Well, the Pacers have a man run out and grab the kicking tee, and I look for his number on the see, we don't even have him.
Well, Gary, what we're going to see a lot tonight out of Watkins is they're going to run a lot of 3-back, full-house backfield. And from what I've been hearing, they do not run outside. They run up the middle, and more up the middle.
Can you give me a number on the quarterback? I believe it's number 16, but the ball carrier on the play is number 28, Josh Hammer. He's a junior running back.
Yeah, the quarterback is number 16, senior captain Chris Higgins. Be about 2nd and 4 here. The Warriors on their opening drive of the game. The full house backfield.
So Higgins is the quarterback. A gain of 6 on the first play, 2nd and 4. It's the full house backfield, and a handoff straight up the middle and across the 45-yard line, and a 1st down for Watkins Memorial.
Dave Daniels in on that stop. Number 44, Richard Anderson, the big fullback for Watkins with the carry.
6 foot, 196-pound senior. Watkins Memorial 2-1 in the league. They're coached by Jerry Cook in his 11th year at Watkins Memorial. Of course, the Delaware Hayes Pacers in his 5th year at Delaware Hayes, coached by Mike Marshall. Once again, the full house backfield. All kinds of movement and look, but Hammer is dropped. They're going to say it's a fumble, and it is a Pacer football right at the line of scrimmage. They'll take over at the 43-yard line.
Not quite sure who made that recovery. They had tried to run the counter there, and
must have been a nice hit, because it must have been very close also, because he was wrapped up and he still had the ball, but it came out apparently before he hit the ground. Pacers on offense. Goebel, Ellinger come to the near side, Rose to the far side. That leaves Jason Baker at the lone setback. In the slot, we'll get a look, but it appears to be Andy Sisler, the tight end. It is, and he comes in motion to the near side. They'll pitch to Baker, and Baker tries to get outside, makes a nice move. He's out across the 45 and out near the 48-yard line on a play that looked like it would go absolutely nowhere.
Yeah, the reason that play was successful is Andy Sisler really made a nice block there to give Baker the corner for the pickup of about 5.
You know, for if anybody looks for a reason to like maybe dislike Watkins Memorial, how about the fact that they have Wolverine helmets on? Is that good enough?
It could be for some people in Central Ohio.
They're the Warriors, but in this case they have Wolverine helmets. And there's the reverse. It's the pitch back to Blamo. Blamo looks to throw. Doesn't have a man open, and he continues to be chased, stays on his feet. And I'll tell you, Shane Blamo did a heck of a job to only lose a yard on the play, considering how long it took for that play to unfold.
Tackle was made there, I believe, by number 79. Travis Fishbaugh, 6 foot, 224-pound senior.
We'll set the rest of the offense for you here in just a second. Chad Brown, number 55, is the center. D'Amico over center, 3rd down and 6. 9.5 minutes to play opening quarter, no score. D'Amico's back to throw. Has time, then runs out of time quickly as 5 converge, led by number 5, Thomas Lee, inside linebacker.
Gary, in talking to the coaches and some of the players prior to the game, I was tipped off that Watkins is going to blitz and blitz quite frequently with number 5, Tom Lee, from the middle linebacking spot.
Well, I mean, in high school,
you're going to see blitzes constantly.
You are. And Chris D'Amico, we'll have to check that out, but I believe Chris D'Amico needs under 60 yards to pass for 1,000. Back to punt, Ben Hanna. It's a spiraling kick, and no fair catch is called for, and hammered right where he caught it at the 33-yard line. That was Sponseller, and he gets dropped immediately.
Coming into the game, D'Amico had 946 yards passing on 67 of 154 attempts, 9 interceptions, and 6 touchdowns.
So he needs 54 yards.
54 yards for
Jason Baker needs 44 rushing to get to his 1,000, and he picked up, what, 6 on his first carry?
Yes.
So we'll have to kind of keep an eye on that if we can. Watkins shifts into a power I formation, and the handoff goes to the deep man, and still continuing to rumble for first down yardage out across the 45-yard line. That was Josh Hammer once again, who Anderson and Sponseller were the big advertised backs coming in, but right now Hammer seems to be carrying the ball the majority of the time. Another first down for Watkins Memorial, their second. They lead in first downs. They also lead in turnovers. 1st and 10, ball at the 46. They shift into that power I once again. I believe Hammer goes to the deep man. He'll take the handoff again, and they'll run the same play twice. This one will gain only 2 yards, so about 10 yards less successful than the last time they ran it. 2nd down and 8.
Big key for the Pacers tonight, if they're going to win this game, is to stop the run. Obviously, as I said, we're going to see about 90% of the time Watkins is going to run the ball, and they're going to run it up the gut. So they really need to be strong up the middle. It's really going to fall upon your Eric Williams and your Elvin Shaws and your Ben Hannas to really step up and plug that middle.
Once again, the power I formation. And this time they'll run to the fullback to the near side. I believe that's Sponseller. Sponseller gets the corner. Dave Daniel runs him out of bounds, but not until he picks up the first down.
Flag on a play, Gary.
Which generally on a sweep like that or an end around, that's going to be a block. A bad block by Watkins, and chances are it will go back. Sponseller had first down yardage to the Pacer 41. And this one will hurt Watkins considerably. You know, as I look across the field, is that a completed press box over there?
Well, I'll tell you what, Gary, we put up a visitor's press box here at Delaware,
yes,
Hayes,
did.
and it's not quite completed, but it is usable, and the visiting coaches are in there tonight,
How about that?
making big-time improvements here at the athletic.